Hey guys, so I've just been tagged by Shoe Whisperer for these 20 questions, and I have to do it. There's no way I can't. You know, I love doing stuff like this. So here's the questions, and we'll try to get this done as quickly within the 10-minute crap that I have here. Okay. What was one of your nicknames? As a kid, my nicknames were, Bear, Pudster Bear, Sootsie, Puddlekin, Pumpkin, stuff like that. Pretty standard, I think. But the nickname that stuck the longest and that I liked the most has been Zelen. Zelen started off as a character from a short story who, I know it sounds a lot like Mannix, doesn't it? Character from a short story who I wrote into a play for drama class and then stuck all through high school. And Zelen is actually the name as part of my business name. So, it's got a good life to it. Where do I live? I live in Port Moody, British Columbia. It's a suburb of Vancouver. It's a beautiful place. If you guys ever get a chance to come out here and visit, please do. It's really quite pretty. How old am I? I am 22 years old. What is your worst habit? It's a really hard one, but I'd have to say probably I'm an emotional eater. And so I'd have to say that that's my worst habit. That other than that, I'm really paranoid with doing housework. If it's not done the way that I've done it, that I've planned it, I have to redo it. It's like some mildly OCD, but really it isn't. It's just because I have a system, and it's easier for me to just do my system than explain my system to people. My best feature, I'd have to say, is that I'm creative. I do a lot of things with the arts, so that's probably it. Do you have any children? Well, if you guys have seen my videos, I can guarantee you've seen my son, Julian. And the other part of the question was, do you want to have any children? I've considered having a second child, but it is not in the cards right now, so it's not going to happen for the next couple years. What's your favorite color and why? My favorite color is purple. I've always loved purple. I think it's the perfect color. I've yet to meet somebody who hates purple. And it's kind of neat because it's a feminine. Purple is like a typically feminine color, but it's the cross between two typically masculine colors. So, a little cheeky. Who is your favorite celebrity? It would have to be the all-powerful Lord and Savior, Johnny Depp. I love that man. Every guy that I've ever dated has known that if I ever get a chance to be with Johnny Depp, they're going to be dropped in a New York minute. What is your favorite pastime? I'd have to say would be doing my arts and stuff like that, doing jewelry making, painting, sewing, drawing, all these things that I do. Creativity, like with my creativity. I also like to read and draw. Anyway, my favorite season is a toss-up between autumn and winter. You see, winter out here, we don't really get very much snow. Last year it was really bad. We got a lot of snow, but this year is a typical. We haven't even thought of getting snow yet. But it rains. It rains constantly. And I don't know, I love the rain. I love it down here, so yeah, I'd have to say probably. I like the snow too, but I just don't like having to walk in it or being cold in it or anything like that. Thing that you hate most about others. I would have to say arrogance and stupidity. I hate having to talk to people who just don't get it, and I hate having to talk to people who don't get it and are assholes about it. What do I like most about people? Is being able to bounce ideas off of them, brainstorming with people. Yeah. My dream job. My dream job would have to be owning my own shop. I think it's a fairly common dream job, but it would be, my plan on opening a shop is that I want to open up one that I consider my favorite shop. So, it would have everything that I ever want in it. It'd be sort of new agey, but gothy and all this. Um, what is the most important thing in your life? And that would have to be Julian, with a close runner-up being my boyfriend Chad. What is your favorite joke? I honestly can't think of one. It's really bad. I don't know, my wit. Oh, you know what? I can think of one. It's an inside joke, so no one's gonna get it at all. It's just gonna be between me and her, but the best, and I still get flashbacks to it every time I think about it, is bath beads bounce. Addie, if you watch this, I hope you enjoy. But yeah, like that's my favorite, and it's completely an inside joke, and nobody else gets it. So I'm sorry. My most visited website would have to be YouTube. After YouTube, it would be my Hotmail account and my bank account. Like really, I'm not looking at as many new websites as I used to. My favorite meal of the day would have to be lunch. I make myself a bento box every day, and so being able to open up my little bento box and see the little arrangement that I made myself is really fun. And it's the only time of the day where I don't have to cook in order to eat. I'm right now, I'm really dejected in making dinner. I hate making dinner. And eating, like, my son's at that lovely, I don't want to eat anything you make stage. So, it's just a pain in the ass. Favorite food ever would be any and all Japanese cuisine. I love Japanese food. Everything. Everything that I've ever tasted, oh, I love it all. I just love Japanese food. What do you think of these questions? I think they're kind of hard. There's a couple of doozies in there. And I have to say this is like, I'm a couple attempts in here at keeping it within the 10-minute range. So, but I talk a lot. And the last one is, what are my goals for 2010? I've got a little list. First is to be a successful bridesmaid at not bridesmaid, I'm the frickin' maid of honor at my friend's wedding. And I'm hoping to be useful and successful and on all that, and be able to get her cake topper done in time, because I'm making it. Part of it. Whatever. Then it's going to be getting the final display done for school. That's just part of finishing school. And then getting into a house with my boyfriend. He and I are planning on moving in together. And getting my business set up. So hopefully by the end of 2010, you guys will see me in a new place, no more yellow wall, with, my business all set up, and my degree in hand. Keep our toes crossed. So, here's the people I'm tagging for this, and I hope you guys do it. First off is the lovely Canadian Mama 519. She's such a sweetie. ComradeSoulburner, who is my lovely boyfriend. NlCKbravo, which we all know who he is, Mr. Spike. And Vicious Dave for life. He's one of my earlier subscribers, and he's left some really sweet comments, so I'd like to see what he has to say. In any case, guys, tag some people, and let's pass the sucker on. Cheers!